What's up, my Aries Taurus Cusp, my cusp of power? It's me, the helper. I'm here to help, and I'm back with a message for you, okay? This message is just for you. I was starting to make a Sagittarius reading on my other platform, my other channel, and then I got a message, like a strong clairvoyant message. And I was like starting to do the Sagittarius reading. And I just started telling them the message. And I didn't feel like I was supposed to tell everybody this message. And I also feel like I wasn't supposed to start with Sagittarius because y'all my babies. Like I love my Aries Taurus Cusp. Like, so I was supposed to do y'all first. Like I haven't seen y'all in a week. My birthday was yesterday. So I had to go do birthday teams, you know? And I've been preparing and stuff and doing things. But that's neither here nor there. So anyway, let me tell you the clairvoyant message that I got, okay? So it was so brilliant. I was researching the 4 clairs of being a psychic, okay? There's 4 different type of being clairvoyance, right? And there's clairvoyance, there's clairsentient, there's clairaudient, and there's cognitive, something like that, right? And okay, I am all for, like, I can give you like crazy stories that I can kick off the top of my head all throughout my life where I have displayed one or all of those. So that's neither here nor there. But what I was saying though, when I was researching it and I was reading it, and this is the thing, I got the clairvoyant message, right? I saw the vision. It was like a prediction of the future. And it was like a modern day witch trial. Okay. It was like a modern day witch trial. But it was on some, instead of sending people to the stake, and burning them at the stake, we're going to send them to the loony bin, right? Because if you're telling people that you're clairaudient, you're telling people that you hear voices. If you're telling people that you're clairvoyant, they're telling people you're seeing things. You know what I mean? And at some point or another, they try to use this shit against you. And I was just talking to this guy the other day, and he was like asking me why I have insomnia, and I was like, I don't want to text him why because I don't want to write that. Like that's something I would tell you to your face. You're not gonna have evidence that you're not gonna have anything that makes me look crazy. What's up? Hey. You're not gonna have evidence of anything that makes me look crazy because I'm not about to argue with these people about my mental health. Okay. So, anyways, I saw the government or the people in some type of like oppressive state trying to turn all these readers and people who have admitted that have awakened into like the loony bin because they don't want people waking up from the matrix, and they're trying to figure out how they can suppress it, and that's how I feel like that's one of their it's on the table is what I'm saying. That's on the table for options of how we can like decrease the amount of people waking up. And I just think that's nuts. And then it was some other shit it just took me on a whole nother tangent. Like honestly, I don't know. You guys be careful. Like I said, my dad, he taught me that he taught me I'm not supposed to tell people what I know. Like, I'm a teacher, so I always try to tell people things. And I give out information all the time. Sometimes when it's not even solicited, I'm working on not giving my solicited 2 cents. But I used to, you know what I mean? And one thing for sure is that people, they're not going to do anything. Well, what he was saying is that they're not going to use your information if they're not looking for it. So stop giving it to them. Like you're wasting your information, your energy, your time on people if they're not coming for it. If this is not what they came for, they're not going to retain it. It's like giving your pearls to pigs. Like, not to call anybody a pig, but the pig has no use for pearls. They don't wear them. So it's like you have no use for them. and we don't want to waste our pearls. Like, so that's a thing too, you know, not giving your pearls to pigs, not letting everybody know how your power. It's a, oh, and that's the other thing I was saying, because there's a reason why things are hidden. Okay. Like, I know, like, it's so crazy because in our hearts as humans, we want the world to be like even in these balances, some of it. But imagine if they didn't have, they were so even, things might fall off, if that makes sense. Like, there has to be a balance on both sides. The polarity keeps the balance. And so the underworld is rising, okay? People who are, should be like I feel like Cardi B, like I've been listening to Cardi B for a long time, way before she was famous. I used to dance, so I used to listen to Cardi. And I just feel like she's great, but I feel like she should be the queen of the underworld. Like, our children of America and the world don't need to be subjected to some of the things that she wants to say. And so, but I love her as a grown up. I want to do all, yeah, but I just don't think that it should be like it shouldn't be a household name situation. And so, but it is. And other things like are coming to the surface, like how everybody's doing occult magic on tarot and TV, and like it's becoming very popularized. The occult, and the word occult means hidden knowledge. You know what I mean? So literally everything that is in the dark, that is below surface, is coming to the top, and I believe that it's coming to a top only to reteach us why it was supposed to be hidden, honestly. And I know that that just might sound crazy and I might sound prudish, but honestly, this is what I think. And the reason why I think that is because in the wrong hands, it's, I mean, imagine, understand, like I listen to tarot readers and I see how some of them are really broken on the inside and they're able to read cards and tell you what they say, but when they give you advice, they tell you to do something like that. They be kind of cold, you know? And so it's like you don't really want, everybody who's a witch is not a good witch, and everybody can be a witch, but everybody's not going to be a good witch. And then you have people out here wizarding each other. Oh, I got a joke for you guys. You ready? So I went to the symphony yesterday for my birthday. And I just realized that a music conductor is just a musical wizard. Okay. He has his little wand and he's like doing that. And then all the like people are like doing all their little arms at the same way, like in their little sections and shit. And he has them all doing it. And he's all doing this shit. And like the music's going and then we're all like listening. It was great. I went to the symphony. And but anyway, that was my joke, is that I know it's corny, y'all. I'll usually call my mom and tell her those corny jokes, but I figured I'd share it with y'all. Anyways, so back to what I was saying. This shit is crazy. Like, don't let them Salem witch try you. Do not tell everybody what you can do and what you know. If you, it's just common sense. Like, if you in a room with some, with it's a, what's that song I just heard by Jay-Z? I show you how to move in a room full of vultures. Like, you gotta know how to move in a room full of snakes, and like, because this really was going on. And once you take off your baby goggles that God put on you, so like, and he's like, teacup, God be like, teacup, your ear. Wait, what is like earmuffs? What show is that on? And the kid cover up his ears. I was I just saw it. I think it was the wedding singer, and the kid cover up his ears and he starts cussing. The dad's cussing or whatever. So yeah, God be putting your little eye muffs on you and your earmuffs so you don't. The world is a lot more brutal than you really understand. Know that there are psycho killers. There are cannibals. Thank God we're not seeing them and knowing them. Like, but they're there. You saw them on the radio. You heard them on the TV. You saw it. It's the real thing. And there's other ones out there. And I'm not just trying to spook you out. I'm just trying to say, like, we are so protected. Like, we are loved. And but everybody don't deserve your knowledge, and everybody don't hasn't earned this power. And some things need to be kept out of the hands of certain people, and then you need to obtain it through righteous interests and like striving and all that shit. That's it. All of this age where everything is just so obtainable, it's about to make something burst. Like it's about to go off. Okay, I'm gonna just tell you this. That's all I'm gonna say really about the Salem witch trials. What's up, y'all? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but that's really mainly what I wanted to tell y'all is that don't let your left hand know what your right hand is thinking or doing. That's what it is. That's how it is. Like it doesn't matter if you can you really getting messages from God. Okay, be happy with that privately. Be happy that you can use that to your advantage. Don't tell everybody else that you know how to do that. There's other people who know how to do it and they be trying to get your information and intercept your stuff. And then there's the people who are going to say, oh, she's crazy. We need to lock her up and take her check. Like, we need to pump her full of pills because she's hearing things, okay? She's seeing things too. She says she's clairaudient. She thinks she knows what she's doing. And next thing you know, all the mental wars is full of all these tarot card readers and like new age psychic people. Because what you don't understand, that's what okay, now we get into the point. Thank you. Thank you. Now we're getting to the point. When I was in high school, I used to read books about new world order and like conspiracy shit, right? And it used to say in the pyramid for the Illuminati, and they had the Illuminati at the top, and then they had the Masons in the middle, but at the bottom they had New Age. New Age was the bottom of the pyramid. So it's these people, and New Age is these tarot readers and these people. Like, I'm not saying that I just know that I'm true to this. Like, anybody who knows me knows that I've been a weirdo. I've been this person since I was a kid. And I'm kind of old. I know I look super young, but I'm like way older than most of these people, like on this channel, on this YouTube shit. Like, not even gonna tell y'all my age, but just know I'm super grown, okay? And I'm not here for no, they're trying to get us, okay? They're trying to get us. I know they are. And y'all just gotta watch out because they don't need to know what your left hand is doing. Your right hand don't need to know what your left hand is doing. This is a holy war, okay? And everybody who's going on these channels telling everybody and demonstrating their powers are really kind of making themselves vulnerable in a way. And it's like, yes, you're helping people, but are you really helping people? If you're really just pumping out relationship advice or like you're not giving, because there's some readers who give out real soul journey messages, and that's like good, and then they sprinkle in relationship shit because people need that shit a little bit. But if you like really being like catty and like it's like Maury Povich on the tarot, then it's like DM kind of, this is why it has to be a cleansing of the spiritual community in a way. So it's like when I see the new age, what do they call it? The new, I called it the new age Salem witch trials. Yeah, it's like that. Like, watch your back, son. Watch your back. I think the first time I did, I don't even know, man. Like, and it's crazy because what really got me researching it. Oh, now I'm getting a thing in my head. What made me start thinking about it is because I've been like unlocking memories from when I was a child. Who is going hard? I've been unlocking memories from when I was a child, and I can remember my mom being freaked out about some of the things I used to say to her, and I just started crying, and I'm like, why am I crying? Like, girl, you was really crying just because you thought of something. You don't even know if that's really true. Like, because they be coming to me as premonitions. Because it's like clairvoyance, I guess. Yeah, I'm seeing, I can see myself. But this is like not even clairvoyance. 'Cause this is my childhood. It's a memory. You know what I mean? But it's like, is am I making this up? Like when you start to see all this shit, you have to really question what is yours and what is being planted in you. Where is it coming from? Like there's a lot of tarot readers out here that just talk to spirit. Who the fuck is spirit? When you die, you're a spirit. So are you talking to your granny? Are we getting tarot advice from your granny? Did you didn't say the Holy Spirit, which would mean like the purified like version of the collective of souls and something like that. That's my idea of what the Holy Spirit is. Whole spirits, like the collective of dead spirits in the wholeness of intellectual property of the spiritual realm in collectiveness, not just spirit. Like, who is that? Lucifer is a spirit. Who are we talking to here? Christmas is a spirit, bitch. How about that? Christmas is a whole spirit too. So I'm gonna need y'all to like get it together. I'm okay, not y'all, but I'm just saying the people, and we gotta be more nice. I know I'll be kind of rough. I know I'm rough, but I get a pass, y'all. It's my job. Like they put Mars in my first house. Okay. So I'm supposed to be assertive in a way. And I try my best to not be like rough, even though I'm being assertive, you know? But I forgot what I was gonna say about that. But anyways, back to what I was saying originally. All of this shit is was planned, okay? I read that book in like 2002, okay? It was called New World Order by something Webb. It was like an initials like BH or FB Webb or something. Look it up. And it predicted all these things that was going to happen that wasn't happening yet. Like culturally, it was like we want our kids to be wrapped up in sex, drugs, and music. And it was like at that time when I was at that age, like people liked it a little bit, but they wasn't like it wasn't like the 70s. People wasn't, but now people are like the 70s. You know what I mean? Like people are ODing and shit, like celebrities dying and stuff. It's like, how are you're dying? You just had a heart attack because you be doing lean or something. Young as fuck. So, and it was not like, honestly, I love the fuck out of Rihanna, but this is also part of the underworld thing. She came outside with her nipples showing. Like, she's the first one who was out there with her sheer shirt on. Now you can't go nowhere without seeing somebody in a sheer outfit with their ass out, and they like bitches is naked, like literally walking around in lingerie and shit, like on the street. This is like it reminds me of like the 70s, like not that I was there, but like I'm like into periods and clothes and music of different time periods, and like they used to like think about Vanity Six or from Prince and shit. They had on their little teddies and shit and was sex shooter, shooting up in your direction. It was like, come on, kiss the gun. And it was just like having their little life and shit and their little naked outfit. And I'm like, but that's TV. I didn't know. Like, it's really going down right now. There's nothing sacred. There's nothing private. There's nothing There's nothing like people don't even know this. Like they don't know that they should have privacy. They don't want privacy. People want to share all of their business. The world needs a little privacy. Everybody needs a little privacy. That's what's the problem. Things are not sacred. And I'm just telling you guys, keep some of your shit a mystery. Keep some of your, don't tell everybody what you can do. They're gonna try to use it against you. That is the whole point of this. I'm just drilling that in. That's like the main point of this whole video, okay? If they know what you can do, they're going to try to, they're gonna know how to maneuver around that. They don't need to know all your powers. That's it. That's all I gotta say, y'all. That's the end of this video. I'm just gonna hang up and call y'all right back anyway, because we best friends and I'm about to do y'all tarot reading. But I had to do a message. This is a clairvoyant message because I actually saw a Salem witch trial, like a modern Salem witch trial in my brain. But everybody was going to the mental ward instead of going to the stake. They wasn't burning bitches at the stake. They was giving them pills at the mental ward, and they was in the thing screaming and shit, going nuts. And I was like, whoa, this is how they're gonna take us out. And I was like, let me tell my people. And literally, y'all the only people I'm telling this. And y'all know y'all my babies. Like, I love y'all. Y'all the only ones that I'm telling. I'm not gonna do this on my other platform. This video is for y'all, okay? So if people don't care to know about y'all, they ain't gonna find that out, okay? Exactly. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you know how the other readers on the channel, they've been talking about how somebody, I don't know if y'all heard them tell me, because they've been telling the people on the channel that somebody's trying to steal your information. They're stealing your info, they're siphoning your content and using it on other platforms. Why do I have evidence of that? Like, why did I get evidence of that shit? Like, somebody really is using my shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? But I mean, that'll be like my fourth lawsuit this year. Anyway, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in a minute because we're gonna do this reading for y'all, okay? So, in a minute.